What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 12. Some news, discussion, and spoilers, obviously, because it's a future episode. Is this the all-nude walker we're talking about? Spoiler warning, obviously, if you don't want to know this information, you don't know what we're talking about, stop watching now. But for those who want to know and discuss it, this is what this video is about. Episode 8:12. We had this information from the Spoiling Dead fans a while ago, and we made a video previously about it, but we're going to put two and two together about a couple things. But first, guys, if you can, join our group, our community, and our family, our Walking Dead family. It's easy. All you got to do is subscribe, hit that subscribe button, get notifications, and become a valued member of our Walking Dead family at the PT channel. Now let's talk about the information from the Spoiling Dead fans, the potential spoilers for Season 8, Episode 12. Filming of Negan, Rick, Simon, Dwight, Daryl was rumored, Saviors, Jesus was speculated. Now Negan wrecks a car, he supposedly climbs out and runs inside a building. The sequence of events and how it ends up crashing is unclear at this time. However, the car does catch on fire at some point. There were also reports that Negan is bloody. It is an unconfirmed rumor that Lucille might also catch on fire. There is a chance that Rick filmed the scene with Negan, Simon, and Dwight. Unconfirmed rumor number 2 is that Negan gets captured. If he is not captured, it seems like he is separated from his people for a while. Simon seems to be rallying the Saviors together. There were chants heard of "We are Negan" or "For Negan." It is a possibility that the Saviors are running low on ammo. Speculated filming at the Sanctuary and at the Hilltop. Now that's pretty awesome information that we had in the other video, but the trailer breakdown, the promos, the teasers, we see Simon, and it says "For Negan" in the trailer, the promo, the teaser, whatever you want to call it. That's Simon rallying the troops. Looks to be around the same area, the same outfit that will show behind the scenes photos from the Spoiling Dead fans, but Simon is there with the Saviors. We see other Saviors. We also see Simon wearing the same shirt with Dwight. Dwight, Simon, the car's on fire, the buildings around there. We put two and two together in our other breakdown of the teasers, the promos, and the trailers that come out. Putting two and two together, also that Simon will find out that Dwight is the traitor, whether it's from Laura or Eugene or the tape or what, but Simon puts two and two together most likely. And we see Rick here with the same blue wall with the windows and the glass and the panel and the coloring there, where he's shooting at something with the AK-47, and maybe Rick's in berserker mode, taking out Saviors, trying to kill them, trying to kill Negan. It's episode 12, so it should be coming up pretty soon as we're coming up on episode 8-10. But if Negan goes inside a building, separates from himself, it could be this same sequence that Rick goes after Negan and they're talking to each other. This is where you die. See Negan and Rick fight or have an altercation or something. Negan's a little bloody in the shirt, so it fits the timeline of the information from the Spoiling Dead fans in episode 8:12. I think it's coming up pretty soon, guys. I can't wait to see the connection, if it actually happens here or not. Remember, these are potential spoilers. They may or may not occur, but Rick, Negan, they seem to be in the same room here. There could be the car got on fire, Negan got out, ran into this building, Rick went after him, and the altercation ensues. Here are some pictures behind the scenes. Rick has an axe, and I could easily see an axe in his hand with that other previous picture that I just showed going after Negan. Maybe Negan has Lucille, Rick has an axe, and they fight, and we'll see what happens there. In 8:12, so the big battle is going to be coming to Hilltop, but this could be a secondary thing where Dwight sets up a trap for Negan and the Saviors, or he tries to cut it off, or does something, because remember, Dwight's not back with the Saviors just yet. He's with Daryl at the Hilltop, or they were going towards the Hilltop. Here's some great pictures of Dwight behind the scenes and Simon. They were there filming there. So Simon and Dwight, we'll see how it happens, but Negan and Simon are going to have a problem with each other, obviously, as we can see in the promo breakdowns and just the disobedience between Negan and Simon. Simon's not really listening to Negan. Simon wants to be in charge, most likely. Simon and Dwight, does Simon get killed by Negan or Dwight or somebody else? I think has the possibility of it for sure. Maybe it's this episode, maybe not down the road, but Simon might be treading on thin ice in the future episodes, maybe starting this week in episode 8-10. So we'll see how it goes down. Simon, Negan, Dwight, and Rick, of course. The only thing I saw there is Rick was by himself. Where was Michonne? Daryl was rumored. Dwight's on Rick's team, but where are the other people? Where's Ezekiel? Where's Jerry? Where's Morgan? Where's Carol? Are they all at Hilltop just relaxing? or they have their own problems here. I don't know. So we'll see what the action entails and how the car catches on fire. We have some of the pictures of the damaged car and some walkers that are around coming up, but you can see the action, the car chases, the overturned cars. Some major stuff's happening in episode 812, and I'm excited for the second half of season 8. I know the first episode 809, was a little tough with the sadness and that, but there was some action in there for sure. The second half of the war is going to be the conclusion of the war too. Like, it's not going into season 9, so season 8's the end of all out war. I'm excited to see how this all plays out. The night shoot, I don't know, might have just been some pictures after the camera crew and the cast left for the day, because it's during the day filming most likely from the pictures that we have. We have some great pictures coming up here, but these are just going through it with around there in Georgia for episode 812. And Negan, Rick, they're going to come together at some point. Is this the first time they see each other since season 8, episode 8? I don't know. Could be, because I don't know how they're going to get together any other time before 812 from the information that we gather. So we see the car on fire or some flames coming up, which to me, it could be the car on fire or just some other thing. But to me, it makes sense that the car's on fire. Now, here's the walker I'm talking about, guys. Can't really make out if it's a full nude walker or what, but I don't see any clothes. I just see body, prosthetics there too. And Greg Nicotero talked about it on The Talking Dead last night, that the all nude walker is coming, and I don't know if this is it or not, but it could be. So it might be in episode 812. We'll have to look out for it if it's before this or after it. But as you see the walker, and there's some close-up shots of it, I'm not seeing any clothes on this person. Is it a male? Is it a female? Doesn't matter, because you're not going to be able to show any nudity or anything like that. Maybe something they can get away with, but I don't know the regulations for what it is. But you can't show certain things on cable television. You can't curse certain things. You can say the F word twice a season now. They have regulations for it, which is good. But ultimately, you see the back of the walker. I see a Playboy bunny thing on the back of the person. Is that just an airbrush funny thing that's going there, or is that going to stay on the walker? We'll have to look for that too. You can see shorts on the walker, on the person actually who's playing the walker, but I think this is a high possibility and probability being the all nude walker. So we'll have to look for it in season 8, episode 12. It's coming up pretty soon, guys. Season 8, episode 10 is going to be this Sunday, and the seasons always go fast. It'll be over before we know it. We wait so long for these episodes, and they're here, they're on air, and then they're gone. But we'll have to look if this walker is in the street, if this is the big publicity and all hoopla and information going around in the articles, if this is the all nude walker. It's pretty cool. I might have glanced over this information before when I had this video over the summer, but it could be. I don't see any clothes on this person. It's just the skin and the prosthetics and the hair. Like I said, I don't know if it's a man or a woman. It kind of doesn't matter. And Greg Nicotero said it doesn't matter either. You're not going to be able to tell, because the walker is going to be tore up and it's going to be marked up and it's going to be all scratched and everything. So we'll see what happens if this is actually the walker or not. Now take a look at these car pictures. That this is the car that is rumored to be Negan's. It's probably the stock car and the stunt driver that we're driving, and the back is so tore up that there's no back to it. And you can see it's just crumpled in there. So Negan is probably not driving. It's a stunt driver, but ultimately Negan's trying to get away somewhere, and Rick is, look at all the bullet holes in the side, and that could be the AK-47 that Rick has and just lights it up, you know? So to me, pretty cool, interesting stuff going to be happening in the second half of season 8. Here's just more of the set around there. To me, that looks exactly around where Morgan set up the other trap for the other saviors. It looks to be the same road, same area in Georgia. And I know they use certain areas for certain filming, and I know they use this area at least twice, I think, in filming, and I don't mind that at all, because the filming sites are pretty cool. And if you ever have a chance to see the filming sites and then watching the marathons and prior episodes and like that, it's pretty cool. I like the Atlanta movie tours, and there's other tours around as well. But if you can ever see the filming sites, definitely do it, guys. It's pretty cool to see the behind the scenes stuff and where they filmed episodes. It's pretty cool. What do you make of the Simon Dwight thing? The car on fire right there, the building behind them, the bumper that's next to Dwight, Simon with a gun in his hand. Does Rick come out of nowhere and start shooting it up? Or what happens? What do you make of it? What do you think, guys? Is that the all nude Walker? Post your comments below. I'm interested to find out. I can't wait for episode 812. It'll be here before you know it. Anyone on Instagram, Twitter, social media, we are at the PT channel, the Walking Dead community Facebook page, and a group. 2 things on Facebook, my Fight For Us page as well. That's my book series. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kindle versions, 5 books available now. Book 6 will be out mid-March, and then we're going to take a break from the novels to work on the comic book. The PT channel, Facebook page, at Instagram, at Twitter, at the PT channel. A lot of good stuff. Good way to get a hold of us online and social media. Become a PT peep and a member of our Walking Dead family by subscribing. It's easy, guys. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, get notifications, stay in the know by subscribing. And we're going to be doing prizes, giveaways, and a lot of fun stuff. And to be eligible, you got to be a subscriber. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, guys, it's not what you know, it's who you know.